It's been a slow start here for Cleveland.
And today we're doing some NBA.
Hey, need your
And
help.
if you're the guy who has to guard him,
One more three.
it's never going to be an easy night.
Go. Did you throw that? Did you?
And the
That was
rejection
you.
by James.
I think you just threw that up randomly.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
No! Hey, you didn't
About
get
a
your
minute and a
guy.
half through the first quarter.
That's
Five by Bogut.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you can't guard your guy.
Assist from Thompson.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target. That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Huh?
He's hit the ground running here in the first. Put together a nice quarter offensively.
Kabuto in his final
Nice
form
shot by
when he has that
James.
snake thing. My brother's top
you're not gonna
and
get
we're at an
that shot
area
too
where I
often.
can make
That's
him
high
just line
risk.
up for me. So this is going to be an
I
awesome
tell you what, it was a
fight.
really strong year for the Cavs. 50 clean wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot
Your
of those
guy.
wins
That
also
was your
came
guy.
against the West, making it even more impressive.
Curry's mine. I've been blocking him this whole time.
Warriors with the rebound.
And not unable to score the
Your
basketball.
guy's name's Bogut.
Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the
He
Hawks in
gets
the
2
East.
shots.
And they really
Curse
turned it
losing,
on
too.
against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
And the first one drops.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. And just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
No, I'm calling for that.
It's a pick by
Oh
Love.
my gosh, I called for that
Irving
ball.
drives in. Love, no good.
Smith.
Smith kicks to Thompson.
Go. Hey,
In the
pass.
corner, Irving with it.
Yeah.
Unloads. James with another miss.
Because you don't know how to do the chocolate bar.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number clocked time for the 6th best win
I'm
total
staying
in
at a C
NBA
minus
history.
And
right
my
now.
guess is only a few
Go,
people
Irving.
saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more
Hey,
apparent
take it.
that the Warriors
Shoot
were
it.
for real, but
Not
it
from
took
there,
a while
not from
for
there.
people to accept that fact.
Wait, how do you shoot again?
Oh, I almost got the square. Shoot.
That's not
And
the
this
chocolate.
quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Ooh, yeah.
By
I'm going to finish this round real quick. Is that okay?
Come on.
Brown with the block.
Alright,
But
I'm
they'll
on
get
a D
another
plus
chance.
now.
And he gets the bucket.
Okay, I guess I'm taking a different person.
Loves. Got himself
Why
going
do
with
they
the
always
triple,
blame
his
it on
first
me? They're
basket
always
of the
like,
game.
defensive breakdown. Must be his fault.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now, here is Irving.
Good ball.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the
I'm
scoreboard.
not going to stay at a D plus.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
This game is...
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Shots be falling. That's for sure.
Why
They're
would you
scoring
shoot that?
with a
Oh, but he
tremendous amount
He
of
made it? I thought he was going to miss.
Playground old school there, partner.
Okay. I'm going to...
Dishes to Thompson.
Curry's mine.
Nobody near Barnes.
Why does he keep saying I'm leaving my
That's
assignment
him
and
coming
defensive
off the assist
breakdown?
from Thompson.
I've been defending on Curry this whole time.
Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
We're losing by 10 points. That's sad. That's sad.
And an
That's easy.
This game is stingy with those grades. This game is stingy with grades.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lopsided First Quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter.
That's disgusting.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Oh, I thought that was you back there.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Yeah, I just wanted to
So it
finish
also
the
hasn't
game.
taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
So on the floor
Game
for
in the
Cleveland,
grades.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith
That's
at the
what's
guard
great.
position. LeBron and Love are the two
Oh,
in
you
the
guys, I'll be right back. I'm
position.
going to have this.
And it's
I thought that was
Thompson
your...
the 5 spot.
You're never blocking your guy.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
I stole it.
Irving, good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
Losing by 10 points.
Defense just not strong enough to throw off the shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket.
Where even are you?
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside.
That was a perfect
They've really
shot.
got to pick up that interior
I had that
defense.
perfect.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's LeBron.
Don't be afraid to shoot.
And that one comes up.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Why am I falling on the ground? What the heck, Thompson?
I just want to
the
make
Cavs
a
had a
three
slow
here.
start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Smith, the pass to LeBron.
Shoot it.
Now the
Shoot it.
feed to Smith. With the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
So that means we have
Do people have to put a bad word, a curse word in their name? Real name, I mean. Just be yourself, have fun, and make friends. Oh, they're badass. Oh my god. And I cannot join the goddamn community. Do I have too many communities? That's why I can't join.
Alright now, gentlemen. 2 shots.
How many people are
Move
watching
shot.
the broadcast? Mobile.
nobody.
Let me see about mine. Yeah, I know. And yeah, no one's
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, because you can't see
And think
them
again
in the
about the
broadcast.
playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play
the
through a
second
tough
marathon.
leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
No
Yeah, that was
offense,
really
baby.
painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs
Do a life
with
thing,
that
at least.
fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but
Ain't
he'll
seen
grow
it.
from it and be better.
You know what it is? Because every time I watch the broadcast, A second later,
so many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
And he made it! His game is so
And defensively,
broken.
guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Getting angry.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint.
You finally noticed it.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters into 4 so often.
We're losing by 11.
Made those numbers even higher had they won it.
God, no, never mind. That wasn't your guy.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. No good from Bogut.
Shot selection. Cause anything that I don't make a bad shot.
Not a single point in this quarter for him.
Blocked your guy.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Why are you ending the broadcast? The game's not even over.
Because you can't see nothing on his broadcast.
Just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple
Why don't you just
championships.
do regular
Some
videos?
already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
That one is off.
I overdid that because they didn't
And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, it says even more about LeBron that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. No matter what team he's on, they're favorites to
Curry
win their
was lying,
conference.
Nate. I've been on Curry this whole time. You were supposed to who actually just
They
made
have
the shot.
repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid
I
dividends.
want you to shoot for
And
once.
with as
whenever
many
you get the
points
ball.
as they've gotten in the paint,
You have to
they
click A to
haven't
call.
had
I
to do
mean,
much
click X to call
work
for
on the
the ball.
perimeter.
Offline with his 3.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need
Why
his
is
help.
everybody going on Curry? I was on Curry this whole
And
time.
Green gets it to go.
Shoot
I tell
it
you
for
what, fellas, we're
once.
seeing some really good ball moving out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Yes.
I tried to throw, but it just...
And not his quarter, scoring-wise, just 1 of 7 from the field.
Yeah, you keep clicking pass it to me. You click
Here's
square
Curry.
to shoot.
Yeah, I did it.
Green with his Green on Irving.
Get on your guy, Nate.
Finished off by Bogut.
Oh my gosh.
And ran his man straight into the
How
screen
come he's the one
and
making
got
most of their points already? And
That is how it is done. So we've reached the end of the first half of
they're
play.
obviously not trying hard
The
enough
Warriors
because
on top,
he's the only one
up by
who's been making
15.
most
It's
of
the
their points.
NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. We're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Make sure you
He
get on
created
your
a lot
guy.
of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number
timeout.
for him, for those of you that are into analytics. That stat really tells
They do
how
that at
efficient
any
a player
game.
has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Oh, they changed
And
me
as we
to
welcome you
Jefferson.
back, we begin
Wow.
our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but
I
you know,
can't
anything
switch
can
back,
happen.
but
Well, Irving has simply been great. He has 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Johnson at the guard spots.
That's why they got the ball.
Barnes and Graham in the forward set.
No,
And it's
try to
Bogut
shoot it,
at
Jason.
center.
God damn
That's
it.
the Warriors'
Click
foul.
square, not X. It wouldn't pass if you clicked square.
Here's Curry. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Maybe he thought Square was X.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Did you just shoot that?
And it's Irving missing.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the
Kevin
case.
Love is
Maybe he was
getting
trying
lots
to
of
knock
fouls.
a bird off of the
Second foul.
scoreboard.
He's about right, because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No. And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also a
CPU's winning.
teammate
How is that
Dougie
possible?
McBuckets.
Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a
You have to
huge
hold
fan
it,
of former
Nate.
Tar
What are
Heel
you
Michael
doing?
Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting. His mother started taping
Well, it's
Jordan's
not gonna
games
shoot
on the
if you
VCR
click X.
years before he
That
was born.
makes
His
sense.
given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a fact?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
So there's both square from now on. Heaven.
And the rejection by Love.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Barnes. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
There's no comeback.
One here, Curry as he lets it go. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The grades. It's gotta make
Curry's got 5.
Jalen.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficient
Dylan, are you
the team
angry
is
right now?
operating than their assist
Yes,
numbers.
I
And
am.
theirs are fantastic.
I don't feel like you're
Just
angry. I thought
beautiful
you were
when they play the game like this.
Big fat ass boxer, you better die! No match! No! Hey!
And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Barnes.
Oh my
Barnes
gosh, we're
has
almost losing
got
by
3 assists now in
20.
this
We're
one.
losing by 19 right now.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket. Right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't
Hey,
seen
what are you
on
doing
the
again?
opposite end
Your guy
of the
once
floor.
again.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely, I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific. Really
give
not
up
hard
on
to
this
see why
game.
they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just
Don't
given
give
up
up,
too many looks
please!
inside.
Like Naruto does.
Oh, shit, I can't do anything. I work well when I'm done this.
So you're insulting me now?
No, I just said I work better when I'm by myself.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know
who
what
told
that
him to be on my team.
means. But you're a solo player like Kirito. You're a solo player.